Hey everybody, back with another video because look what just arrived. My ND filters from Polar Pro. So I'm going to give them a real quick shot because the sun is going down, but still fairly bright out, and see how they make a difference. Oh, look at those little filters. Aren't they cute? Lovely little carrying case. Very, very nicely done. Thank you, Polar Pro. DJI actually kind of thought about this, and maybe they worked with some of the filter companies, but it's fairly easy to take off this little lens cap here. The easiest way is point it up like this so you can get a good grip, and then just unthread it just like that. A couple of turns, it comes off. There you go. Make sure not to lose that. It's no glass or anything like that. It's just that little bit. So because it's sunny, I'm going to go with the ND16, which is this one here, and we're going to try this out. They thread on beautifully, thanks Polar Pro. And because these are polarized, and because Polar Pro is a great company, they made it so that this rotates so that you can get the proper polarization for what you want. Now, the other way to do this before you put it on the drone is to actually just look through it and twist it until you find kind of where things get the darkest, and that's where you want it when you're flying your drone. All right, got it on there. Got it aligned, I think, pretty well, because I'm pretty much going to fly straight into the sun and straight out from the sun, and we'll see how that goes. Now it is a rather lovely 10 degrees today, so it's not as cold as I've been flying, but same thing. Turn the drone on, let it warm up for a minute or two, and then let it hover for a minute. It uses next to no power to just let it sit there turned on for a minute.
Please check it on the map.
And it has to acquire GPS signal anyway too. And then let it hover for a minute. It uses not that much power, doesn't take that much to do, and then your drone is warmed up, your battery's warmed up, and you should have a good flight. So there you go, huge difference on the shutter speed, which is what you want to keep about double your frame rate. So if you're filming at 24, then you want to have your shutter speed at about 48 or 50, depending on the camera you use. So by the way, this video is not sponsored by Polar Pro in any way. I bought these of my own accord. Look at that light, isn't that lovely? I bought these on my own because I've used several brands of ND filters with my Mavic Pro, and after going through 2 or 3 other brands, Polar Pros were the ones that were the best, in my opinion. They always, well, I never had a problem with them causing the gimbal to throw out gimbal errors on startup, and they always perform really, really well. They didn't like do weird things to the footage, which some of the other ones did. They're just great quality, and Polar Pro is a company that stands behind its product with the best customer support I've ever had. So definitely think about buying their product if you're going to buy one, because it's fantastic. If you want to and you want to help support this channel, there's a link in the description that's an affiliate link that will give me a small commission for it. It won't cost you anything extra, but I appreciate that. And one more thing, if you're wondering, you can leave these on and put the gimbal lock on. It's perfect. Polar Pro did a great job designing these. You just slide the gimbal lock on like you would normally, so you can leave the ND filter on the drone and not have to worry about taking it off when you're running in and out, moving around and stuff like that. So, and by the way, Polar Pro, if you're watching, I don't know why you would be, but if you are, I'll probably be in touch soon to get an ND32 and maybe an ND64, because the sunlight up here in the winter on the snow is so bright, and as I get into the springtime, it's going to be way too bright for an ND16. So be in touch soon about that. And other than that, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you again soon on the next video.